Good day, Jonaline. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Jonalyn E. Anastasio. I'm 39 years old. I have two kids. I have three kids, two girls and one boy. Um, my two girls are ages 13, 18 years old and 17 years old. And my baby boy is 4 years old. And I'm the youngest among my family.
Do you have working experience before as domestic helper?
Yes, ma'am.
In what country?
In Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
How many years have you been working in Saudi Arabia?
I'm working there 2 years and 6 months, almost 6 months, 5 to 6 months.
Okay. So how many people do you serve?
I serve 5 adults and one kid.
Okay, so please tell us your working experience in Saudi Arabia.
In Saudi Arabia, I arrived there in year 2016. I work as household worker. I clean inside the house, cleaning, cooking, washing, and ironing, and always maintain the cleanliness and orderliness of the house. And also taking care of an elderly, and the one kid and a baby cat.
Okay, so do you cook?
Yes, ma'am.
And what kind of food can you cook?
I cook Filipino dishes and Arabic dishes.
Are you willing to learn how to cook Chinese food?
Of course, ma'am, I'm willing to learn.
Can you follow a recipe book?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so are you also willing to take care of a newborn baby?
Yes, ma'am.
And how do you take care of a newborn baby?
I will take care of a newborn baby. The first thing, I will make sure always he or she is in good condition. I will take the clothes are clean and the diaper always change. Attend the around of the house always clean when I put her or him to lay down sleep. Check the baby temperature, always good. And I always loved the baby because I love baby, especially newborn.
Okay, so how do you handle if the baby is sick?
I will handle the baby if it's sick. The first thing I do is I will tell to my boss that the baby is sick, and then I will wait for the instruction. If what the medicine I will give to her or him, and always check the condition of the baby if it's good or the temperature, but the temperature isn't good.
Okay, so do you have experience taking kids to school?
Yes, ma'am.
And what kind of food do you prepare?
The first thing I will prepare lunch bags or lunch pack. The first they like is sandwich, fried foods like hot dogs, ham, bacon, and also pasta like a spaghetti or white pasta.
Okay, so give some activities that you do with the kids.
The first thing that the kids love is always to be with. I experienced in Saudi to play with him because the kid is 10 years old boy. I play with him and I teach them. I teach him in English language and English reading, and then together with dance, and also to go with him go out. And of course I will take care of him lunch, the foods especially. Lunch, dinner, and then also breakfast.
Okay, so do you afraid of dogs and cats?
No, ma'am.
And why did you choose to work in Hong Kong?
I prefer Hong Kong in the first place because Hong Kong offer a high salary in our domestic, like as a domestic helper, and it is near in the Philippines the Philippines and the Hong Kong is the same time only, and the Hong Kong no issues or maltreated or abused were noted in Hong Kong in our domestic helper like us.
Okay, so what can you say about yourself?
I'm already a mother. I'm a loving mom, so that's why I love kids and a baby. And I'm working hard, honest, and disciplined. And I'm also attentive to my work. And I have a passion in my work, what I'm doing. And I'm also a flexible person. Where do I go or where do I work here in the part of the world?
All right, so can you give a short message to your future employer?
Ma'am, sir, a good day. If I'm the one you want to hire or selected, I will promise you that I will take care of your family. Not only for the household work, also the member of the family. And I also follow your instruction and obey your instruction, what you are given, and always wearing a smile in your service, in your home. And I promise to be honest and always determined to finish my contract, not only to finish, as long as you need me and you want my service, I will serve you with wearing a smile and a dignity. Thank you, Ma'am, sir.